Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the XBLA show. We've got the top 5 news, all the latest reviews, news and content and everything from Xbox Live Addicts. Just sit back, relax, take a seat, get comfortable, and so if you're gonna make a cup of tea, just pause the video and then come back and then watch it, and then you'll be like ready with your cup of tea or your cup of coffee, or your cup of coffee, flat fact, because you know, not everyone drinks tea. Me, for one, I don't drink tea. I'm more of a coffee person, personally. Or even that, if you're not feeling like a hot beverage, you could go for a glass of water. You have many selections for your choice of drink while you're watching the XBLA show. So, this week's top 5 news. Shannon Johnson has been arrested by police after she confessed that 6 months ago, when her 1-year-old son drowned in the bathtub, she was on Facebook playing the lovely game Cafe World. I don't suggest you play it because it's kind of rubbish. Okay, honestly, the thing that gets me whenever, you know, there's some disaster or issue or mainstream news, death, tragedy, whatever relating to video games, automatically gonna give the game, whatever thing is involved, like incredible press, and you know, everyone, like, when they start saying, oh, Counter-Strike Source attributed to school shootings and stuff like that, the whole Farmville thing, all that kind of thing, you know, you have to think about how many people hear about these tragedies on the news and assume it's to do with video games and people neglecting their children, and then go onto Facebook or whatever, or go buy these games and go and play them, which I guess is good for them. But in terms of publicity, it'd be funny to think that, you know, the creators of Farmville are banking on parents neglecting their children, having them die in bathtubs just so they get more players to their community. Just a thing to think about. Right, so number two, very, very goddamn exciting news. Portal 2 is just around the corner. February 9th, 2011, which is in like 3 weeks. It's crazy. But for me, Portal 1 really did kind of redefine what game mechanics can do in terms of a gameplay experience from a sort of generalised, even though it's technically, you know, puzzle game or whatever, but it did have some sort of narrative structure to it, which kind of felt that deemed in that, you know, that mainstream, rather than saying, okay, I'm going to buy a puzzle game. It was, you know, Portal. It was tied into that kind of narrative. It was something completely different when you're thinking about what kind of titles were coming out during that time, and for it to kind of be something completely original, new and fresh, and now they're bringing out Portal 2. It's just got that added fun factor that, you know, fair enough, you get that from any story-driven game or whatever, that immersion. But the immersion is coupled with some sort of puzzle thinking, which creates a kind of cross-platform into an experience that's pulling on different kind of strands of the gamer, which, you know, these days when you think of Modern Warfare 2 and other dull games that are just like, bang bang, you're dead, that was fun. So, anyway, February 9th, 2011, Portal 2, go and pick that up. You're not going to be disappointed. Well, I hope I'm not going to be disappointed. Number 3, GDC 2011 Awards. The final nominations for the awards have been released, and they go as follows. Launch Spark 2, Limo Redemption 3, Speculative Innovation, Heavy Game, Farm, Minecraft, Limited, Technology, Star, Free Reddit, Heavy Master, 3, Best Sound Hardware, Deluxe, Handheld Game, Before Goes, Faster, Cabrera, Solid, Story, Broadcast, Best Audio, Limo Redemption, Heavy Shop, 5, New 2, Best Demo Game, Custom Movie, Warden, Ground, Best Play Game, Red Redemption, Heavy Master, Custom Best Blood, Vegas, Best Game, Best APA, Best Game, Limo, Dark Ground, Best Shop, Global Feeling, Best Leaf, Black Ops, Free Brotherhood, Redemption, Game of the Year. For Game of the Year are Red Dead Redemption, Mass Effect 2, Call of Duty Black Ops, Limbo, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Very interesting when you consider that this year Red Dead Redemption has clearly got the most nominations across the board in all award categories. I kind of did slay Red Dead Redemption. I mean, then as much as, you know, the game's made to cater to the Zombies download pack, it's just like, if I want to play a Zombies game, I'll go and play a Zombies game. Don't bring out DLC for something that's, you know, it's like saying, okay, I'm going to bring out DLC for like Modern Warfare 2 that's going to like allow you to ride unicorns and rainbows and go down strawberry rivers and marshmallows and stuff like that. It's like, it just made no sense. As much as, you know, I imagine people love Red Dead Redemption and the zombie pack and all that kind of stuff, it seemed like it was just a complete commercial cash cow. It's like, oh, zombies, that's commercial now. Oh, Dead Rising 2, Left 4 Dead, all that kind of shit selling, so let's just make a zombie pack for our game. No. Personally for me, I hope that Assassin's Creed Brotherhood does win Game of the Year, because quite frankly, some of the animation that Ubisoft have done for Assassin's Creed in terms of the actual characters is just completely off the rails, insane, and it just looks super shit hot when you play that game. It deserves to win because it's good, and you know, it's very, compared to Limbo, Call of Duty Black Ops, Mass Effect 2. Right, on the Xbox Live Addicts website this week we have reviews. We have DJ Hero 2, 007 Bloodstone, Apache Air Assault, and Guanche? How do you say that? As always, the XBLA show is sponsored by Game Points Direct. Go to the website gamepointsdirect.com for all your Game Points needs, all that kind of stuff. And also there's a very special competition, a Gamer Score Challenge. So if you go onto the competition section of the forums, you can see where you can sign up for the Gamer Score Challenge, and they'll be giving away some very, very special prizes, so it's definitely not worth missing. So that has been this week's episode of the XBLA show, but I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. All the features mentioned in today's episode will be linked in the doobly-doo underneath your screen down there. Also, if you want to check out some of our other videos, there'll be links here, here, and down there, so you've got 3 videos on your screen, so you can go and click them things anytime about now. But that's been it. Check out the forums for all your latest reviews, news, competitions and features. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at Jonathan Waples. And until next time, keep it awesome. See you guys on Xbox Live. You know, I imagine people absolutely love Red Dead Redemption.